Right, quali done for the German Grand Prix. 18th and 23rd. Da Costa having quite a good practice in quali this time around. I think he came like 8th in practice. And then what was that? 18th was it? In quali. So not too bad. We potentially can do a one stopper on one car. Um, Probably not on Abby Eaton's car, but I think the Costa can probably do a no stopper. It is all right. Obviously, it depends if it rains or not. It's 38 laps. Why is that? There we go. 38 laps. We did get decent on soft tires because it's only it's ultra softs or softs, no mediums. Um, where is it? Tire choice. So it'll be a push. It would be a push to do. We could, but it would require having to conserve tires. He can definitely do it. He can definitely do it, which is fantastic to say the least. Yeah, all excellence. We've got 25 minutes in practice to get excellence. If we don't get excellence, we are doing something horrendously wrong. Do we risk it with Abby? I think we'll just go with we'll just go with two separate setups. I think just in case it rains or something like that. So we'll start both cars on soft, but Abby will be coming in for ultra softs at some point. So look out for that, to say the least. But here we go, the German Grand Prix. Where is everyone? So Jones is 17th, Carolina is 20th, Hingley and Schwartzman are 21st and 24th. I think they're the only drivers we have to worry about. And obviously, so, standards where we are in the grid is where we expect to be. As long as we can... Oh, Da Costa's flying up the ranks here. He's trying to keep... Oh, he's flying back down. He's trying to keep in touch with Jones. He's going back down. Scenes. So we're not going to put... We can probably push the engine. We can definitely push the engine now. We're just not going to push the tyres too much on Da Costa. I mean, we probably could do a no stopper on Eaton. To be honest, I don't see why not. We could always just conserve the tyres for a little bit and get that lap back that we need because it's only 1 lap difference. Someone's had a let the stewards know. What's Schwartzman done here? Schwartzman's done big drive-through penalty because he's been a knobhead. Driving into the back of Eaton. How's your car looking? It's looking fine. But someone was in the pit. Armstrong's about to pit. Armstrong's got a puncture of some sort. So he's mudded. I think he was near the top. He's one of the top drivers. Da Costa's doing okay. He's keeping up with the cars in front. Eaton's doing alright. No complaints here. Just keep up with the cars in front, so when they do pit, we can fly straight past them and get the time on them. When they eventually do pit. But there's definitely a race going on. We are loving life at the moment. Lance Stroll is behind us. Lance Stroll, Big Daddy Boys, Lance Stroll. Oh, here we go. Da Costa's fly. This is the thing with Da Costa. He flies up the grid and then he'll just fly back down in like the next couple of corners. So he'll be in 20th in a couple of corners time. Oh, someone's locked up. Decent. He's up to 17th. He just can't really defend positions well. Da Costa. Here we go. He's dropped back down to 18th. 19th. There we go. He's losing. But see, this is what I mean. He just gains positions and then loses them straight away. So there's no point. Absolutely no point. Oh, we've had a big twinge there. Someone's drove into someone else. And people are pitting. Schwartzman's in the mud as well. Schwartzman's got repairs. So that is fantastic for us, to say the least. 17th and 19th, though. We are moving. Hopefully we can get past Jones at some point. And... Oh, Jones is in 13th. What is that noise? Someone's doing big noise. I don't know if you could hear it. But someone's doing big noise. And look at Da Costa. Da Costa's tyre wear is absolutely nothing at this point. Probably need to conserve. Because the tyre temp is getting a little too high. A little too high for my liking anyway. Maini is mudded by the looks of it. But we got cars behind us, which is good. 17th and 19th. We would have taken this all day long. Carolina's in 11th. Jones is in 13th. That is not good. Not good whatsoever. And Jones probably isn't pitting either. Carolina, on the other hand, on Ultra Softs, probably needs to pit. This is not good. We're going to go conserve but high engine mode on both cars. Just to see what's what. Just because I want to cost how far. So the cars in front are there. They're there for the taking. He can definitely take them. How far? So he's about a second, just over a second behind Hingley. Or 2 seconds, 3 seconds now. I don't know what the hell he's doing. But he's getting there, to say the least. So if he can keep in touch and distance of that front pack, then that'll be fine. Armstrong's coming. I can just looking at the mini-map. Armstrong is coming for Eaton. They're all coming for Eaton, in fact. Eaton is struggling out here now. We just need to keep an eye on tyre wear, but we should be good. Tyre wear and weather, and we should be good. Hopefully. I said 13th, didn't I? 13th probably isn't going to be good enough at this point. So the cost has lost a lot of time on the drivers ahead. It just isn't good. It just isn't good. I guess it doesn't really matter too much because it depends if they pit or not. Which I don't think. I think all of us on the softs probably aren't going to pit. The people on the ultra softs probably are going to have to pit, I would imagine, unless they proper run on rims. He's just set a new personal best lap, though, Da Costa, so that's good, I guess. But he is still losing time, but it's fine. We'll just keep on doing our race. We are just started lap 13, so 26 laps to go. And we are... It's just the fact that Caroline is on the verge of points, which, I mean, she's nowhere near 10th at the moment, but it's just the fact that those Ford chip cars are doing exceptionally well here at Germany, and we're not quite doing as well. Even someone's crashed, Nielsen has crashed. It's not a safety car, it is only a no overtake mode. We're up to 16th, but that does put Caroline in the points, which just isn't good. Just isn't good. Could you not, mate? Could you not? Not good. Not looking good for us. Because if Ford Chip get points, then I think that pretty much relegates us already. If I'm honest. Where are the other two? Who are the other two? It's Hingley and Schwartzman, isn't it? So then we're going to have to worry about those two, which just isn't good. Just isn't good or whatsoever. They're part of the... I can never say the name without looking at it. Marindra cars. Just not... If they weren't there, it would be fine. But they are there, so it's not fine. Not fine whatsoever. Oh, we've got... Lap 16, 23 laps to go. Can we get the job done? Or will we fail and put a lot of pressure on us? That is the question. Loads of people are starting to pit. Neither of them affect us really. But we're up to 15th. Eaton has not only got past one, but not the other. So that's not good. Eaton's not having the greatest of times out here. But remember, we are conserving the tyres, so we're not pushing anything, so we are going to drop back, but we need to just, I mean, Da Costa probably doesn't need to at this point, but, I mean, let's put them both on neutral at this point, just to see what we can do. But Carolina is in 9th, and Jones is in 11th, so when Carolina goes in the pit, which she most certainly will, Jones will then be in the points. So that's not good. That is not good. We are... I mean, Hingley is getting up there as well. Schwartzman's kind of mudded himself. He had to pit early for some repairs, didn't he? Purely, I think it's because he went into the back of us, so his front wing must have broken. But I don't see Jones pitting. He's on about the same tyre wear as we are. Hingley's going to have to pit. Caroline's going to have to pit. Jones is on 57. We're on 61. So, yeah, we're pretty similar on tyre wear. That's the only issue I'm seeing here, is that I think Jones is also doing a no-stopper. We're holding up a lot of cars behind us, which I guess is good in a way. Colombo's pitting. Colombo is pitting. So both Ford chip cars are in the points. As you can see there, they are both getting 5 points. Well, the team's getting 5 points. Mahindra not in the points yet, but they're getting closer. They are getting closer, but we just need to concentrate on our own game. Eaton's got a lot of space with her now. We just need to once again conserve the tyres, because you get a lot of tyre temp here. Tyre temp issues. We've got a lot of fuel to deal with. Someone else needs to pit for repairs, so that's good. DeCosta's got past them. Can Eaton get past them? That's the question. No, Eaton cannot get past them, but that's another person in Eaton's way. That's the only problem. But we are in 15th. Ford Chip are in 7th and 9th. Mahindra are in 13th and 22nd. It's going to be interesting. Hingley's definitely going to have to pit. Hingley cannot go to the end on the tyres that he's got. Jones probably won't pit. Caroline will have to pit. So all a bit. How far are we behind Caroline? Now we're like 30 seconds behind her. Abby Eaton's about to get overtaken as well. It is not looking cash money at the moment. It's not looking. I don't know how Ford Chip have managed to pull this out the bag, but it's going to put a lot of pressure on us, and I don't like that. Up to 6th now. They've done what we would do in Formula 3, just shithouse results in Germany, pretty much. This is not good. This is not good, to say the least. Probably overtake on. I mean, there's no point overtaking on. I mean, she is nearly going to get overtaken by Schwartzman here. So let's go overtaken for a little bit, just to, try and get some time on our hands. And let's see. Let's go overtake on both. Try and get away from the cars behind us. But people are pitting. Caroline is one of them, and Caroline's come out in 12th. But people have fallen behind us. Leclerc's having to pit for repairs as well. So that's good. So we're up to 15th and 20th. Caroline still being in front of us is an absolute bastard. Absolute bastard. Oh, God. What would have been perfect is rain. Or a safety car at this point. Jones is pitting, which is interesting. Loads of people are pitting, which means we can catch them with Eaton. Eaton's in 19th. DeCosta is in 11th, but both Ford Chip cars are still ahead of us. Still ahead. Hingley still ahead of Eaton as well. It is not looking good, to say the least. Let's just go high on both, not overtake. We could be in a position here. We've got 10th, maybe. I mean, Delatraz should fly past us at some point. But we could see a point where we might both get points. But because Ford Trip are just having an absolute worldie. An absolute world. No one else needs to pit now. That is the issue. No one else needs to pit. It's not going to rain. We're going to drop down the grid a little bit because we're not on the Ultra Softs. They're on fresh Ultra Softs. We probably should have pitted DeCosta at some point. Oh no. The no stopper was an option. I felt it is an option here. It's just we were so far behind the other two that it just hasn't been too good, if I'm honest. Drop you to medium. Where are you? 19th. Schwartzman's still just behind her as well. This is not good. This is not good whatsoever. So let's now, Ford Chip obviously got a worse car than us apparently, but they're getting the points in Germany. They've played it to perfection, and unless they crash both of their cars, are going to get points, which is an absolute unbelievable effort from them. Fair play to them. Gonna put some heat in the tyres for a little bit, not too much. Eaton can go back on high. It's just... I mean, I could have probably rectified it and gone in for ultras. But... I mean, I said 13th or 14th now. We're just going to get overtaken by all the ultra softs now, which is just going to be an absolute devastating performance. Absolutely devastating. Once again, DaCosta's just holding up everyone. Even the guy with repairs has just flown past us, for fuck's sake. Oh dear. Oh dear. This is not looking good whatsoever. He's about to get... Right, he can now go on overtake. He can now bomb it because he's got an extra lap of fuel in his tank. Eaton... I mean, it wouldn't have mattered with Eaton because she was so far behind anyway. So far behind. Yeah, Jones and Caroline aren't going to drop out the spots. We are just dropping like a stone here. Absolutely dropping like a stone. Oh, no. Schwartzman's just gone ahead of Eaton as well. So that's even more devastating, that is. I've cocked up on the tactics here. I thought it was just going to be exactly the same as Formula 3. And it wasn't. We're in a new league now, boys. This is going to be tough now that Ford Chip have got a double points total at Germany. We're just falling. We got Hingley's about to overtake us as well. Oh, this is devastating. Hingley is just behind us. Just behind us. Can we hold off for another 3 laps? That is the question. We're on the overtake mode. We can probably put it on neutral. He's on worn tyres. He's shaking all over the place, DaCosta. Someone's retired, right. Prennering has just retired. So at least that's another spot. Hingley needs... I mean, we have been overtaken. It's fine. You've got 2 laps left. Just calm down. Calm down. If someone's in the pit, Miami went into the pit and we have flown past him. So that's good. We're up to 14th now. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. And we've got 1 lap left by the looks of it. 1 lap left. Final lap. Here we go. Obviously, when the first finishes, we'll finish as well, I think, because we got lapped. But 13th, 21st is a bit... But, I mean, Eaton got past Schwartzman again, which is fair enough. I did not spot that happening. And we've managed to hold off Hingley. So that means that we are going to cross the line in 15th. Just snuck a 15th. We did get overtaken by Vesti in the end, but that's fine. Vesti can overtake us. He's not one of our rivals at the moment. He's with Lamborghini, who are in second. So not one of our rivals. We don't have to worry about him. Oh, Ford Chip have just shithoused the result at Germany. They've done a Racing Tigres in Formula 3 to us. Devastating. Maybe no stoppers don't work anymore in Formula 2. I'm just so gassed for a no stopper. But it reminds me for next time. Don't do a no stopper in Germany unless you've got a good car that can keep up with the pace and then work. And then work its magic. It was just the Ford Chip double points that it's just done me in. Just absolutely done me in. I would have been so happy with a 15th previously if these two hadn't have got points. So that leaves us two teams, us and Mahindra, on 0 points, halfway into the season now. It's going to be... we need to shithouse a 10th somehow. But we've got no money to build parts. That's the question. We've got no money to build parts. We're just going to hemorrhage money now. We've got the sponsorship deal. So hopefully that can bring in some money. But even then, that's just covering the costs, basically. We're going to be in so much debt at the end of the season. Oh, it's even if we get an upfront payment sponsor, which we probably won't at this point. Oh, dear. Deary me. It's not gone well today, boys. It is not gone well. But we move. We have to move. No choice but to move. Where will we be going next? I think it's Russia then in the next episode. It's not the next race, but it's the next episode. Shahid's still buzzing. We're not going to lose our job for getting sacked. So that's good. But with £3 million in debt now, we can probably still push for parts and shit like that. But I don't know if that would affect our brakes have been built, but the brakes aren't. I think the only thing about the brakes is the fuel. I think it was like fuel efficiency better or something like that, or tire wear's better. I can't remember. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think it's Russia next. I don't know what's in between. I can't remember. Let's have a look. Portugal and then Russia. Oh, Dubai's there. England. Okay, that's fine. When you next with us, the HQ might be built by then. Maybe just about to be finished. Not too sure. But we will end the episode there. Oh, that is like I said, it's just disappointing. It's just disappointing. Who wouldn't want to? Let's butter up as many drivers as possible, even though we want Georgie Russ. The brakes have been... So we got average parts all across the board now. Next episode, it might be me in like 30 mil worth of debt. Shahid's about to sack me, but I've got really good parts. So you never know. You never quite know. I'm worrying now, though. I am worrying. If you did enjoy that, leave a like, subscribe. And I shall see you for the Black Sea race. Thank you very much for watching.